Hello everyone, I'm Najar Rahana and today I'm going to interview a person that will connect me into more detail about my career aspiration, that is petroleum engineer. So hopefully this video would help all of you out there. Okay. Oh, before I forget, his name is Mr. Farouk Ibrahim. Okay, good afternoon Mr. Farouk. How are you?
Good, awesome.
Okay, firstly, I would like to thank you because being able to be here today and being interviewed by me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we will proceed to our interview. What do you do? What do you do for your work?
Well, okay, I'm a field engineer, so most of the time I'll be in the field. So I was supporting the team to go offshore most of the time, do all those process, chemical injections and all. And sometimes when I'm in office, I'll do the reports and all those management stuff. And at the same time, I do some presentation to the customers and conduct meeting.
All right. Okay then. When do you decided to pursue yourself in this career?
Well, actually, I just start to think about my career when after my internship, because what I did is I go for the refinery, so all those process, get those information, and from there I developed like, okay, I want to be like process engineer. So even though I take chemical engineering, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for my career. But when, as I told you before, when you go to like internship, you got those field experience, you tend to like, and okay, I want to do this. So from there, I applied Baker Hughes because I know those, they have the chemical stuff. Yeah, because of the interest.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about your education background?
I did my chemical engineering degree in local university, University Technology Petroleum. I graduated last 2 years.
Wait, so you just graduated?
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm a fresh graduate and it's my first job.
Okay.
What was the question?
Tell me a little bit about your education background.
Chemical engineering. My major will be in petrochemical industries, so more to like process engineer.
Okay.
So it relates to my work now. I handle all those process equipments and injections, and it relates to my internship as well. So from there you develop your skills.
Okay. The next, how much do you like your career?
Oh, it's a lot. I can't put a figure on it. I really like my job because, you know.
What do you like the most?
Well,
being in the field?
Yeah, being in the field because when you go offshore, you'll be like 1 or 2 weeks away from office. At the same time, you get to know like a remote area, like certain people. There's time where you have the, you know, different kind of experience, not in onshore, because you get offshore. It's different. It's like you don't have any entertainment, any resource. It's all on your own. But at the same time, you have the people around you, meet the operators, all the technicians, and those are all your people that makes, you know, that gonna help you to survive on offshore. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about me as a female wanted to pursue myself in this field of work?
Well, today's world is not matters of gender. You know, some of friends is like she got hired, but she's in a drilling team.
Really?
So it's not matters of like man or woman. As long as you can perform the job. Maybe if you're a woman, you can do different ways, different approach. For example, to lift something, to lift like heavy equipment. Maybe for like one guy just like lift on its own. But for a lady, maybe you can use different method. Like for example, you can get any equipments, lifting equipments or cranes or everything. improper way, but the outcome will be the same.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. But the challenging part for women is when you go offshore.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the offshore crews will be men. But it takes some time to adapt to the situation. But most of my friends, they survive.
They survive,
Women,
okay.
yeah. Don't worry, doesn't matter. Yeah.
So I'm going to survive.
Yes, of course
Alright.
you will.
My next question would be, if you were to go back in time,
Okay.
and would you still choose this path, and why?
Well, of course, I'll stay in my career now
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that I like to do. More the process, chemical injections and all. Because previously I thought I was to go after my XPM, I was thinking to go like for architecture, like designing buildings
Mhm.
and all. But to me, that is not my satisfaction. I want to contribute more, like in terms of energy, like from oil, from like crude, like oil. How can you convert to several products that could help in your days? So it helps you. It's something that you like to do. Yeah, because where your passion is. For example, if you're into the engineering stuff, go for it. Just go for it. Whatever the challenges, I tell you, it will be a lot of challenges, but bear with it. At the end of the day, you get those experience that's valuable.
That's good advice. Okay, my next question would be, what skills are necessary for your job? Do you have like that special skill you have to have in yourself, or?
Skills. Okay. Well, as for engineers, it's more like technical skills because you know to do the work which more to hands-on. Yeah. You know the theory, for example. If you know the theory, you could go to scientists because they need reasoning, all those stuff like research, But as for engineering, you need to know the call it those hands-on experience to get. Try to join any like technical skills, any like events, for example, robotics. That's something that's not related to you, but at the same time it might help you in the future because you get those mechanical design or anything. Yeah.
You're graduating as chemical engineers, right?
Yes, I am.
So how do you venture into this path?
Okay, it's a long journey, I believe. I'm a chemical engineer, so I can go into manufacturing. I can go to refinery, or I can go to any other stuff, corrosion. But internship, where it all starts. All right. As I told you before, you want to be, for example, if you work in some location, you like this job. So after you graduate, you apply those jobs that relates to you. So I applied several, but what makes me excited to join Baker because they offer me to do what I like, which is the production upstream chemicals. So from there, I was so excited. So yeah, and during the interview, I asked questions to them, what kind of my future will be. So during the interview, it's not about you being interviewed, but you can interview them what you're going to do in your path, in your career. Yeah, got me?
Okay,
Alright,
so this is your interest and your passion.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. My last question would be, how is physics related to your career?
Oh, physics. It's a tough subject, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it needs all those formulations, all those theories. But when you do your job, it is more to application.
Oh.
Right? So when you have a strong basic in physics, all those reasoning, all those scientific, you can relate those for your application during your job. So better to strengthen your foundation as in physics or chemistry and all. Then from there you got to specific to apply in your work. But it is not applied fully, but you know when you study you got all those resources.
Yeah.
So what you learn is how to manage those resources and how to execute from what information you have. So like for example, this few resources. Okay. Okay, well, I need this, I don't need this. So you apply this how you work.
To the work.
Yeah, application, model like
Oh,
application.
model application.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's all from me.
Oh, awesome! Like, oh,